America, with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.
Big ups and welcome into episode 154 of the Untitled series. How are you doing? Apologies for those of you who are here live. I started later than I anticipated starting. I'm going to blame Hassam on that one. But big up everybody who is still here on the live. A little later than usual. I wasn't going to do a show today just because the only time I could come do a show was at this time. But you know what? Why not just do a show, right? Why not just do a show? So we brought it here, episode 154. Now I hope y'all are all doing so fantastically blessed, too blessed to be stressed. You know, I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm actually too blessed to be pressed this week. I'm actually feeling weirdly optimistic despite all the setbacks. Look, we'll talk about it. Obviously, the big news of today, the fullbacks did not train. There was an open session training at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which I'm really jealous of those of you that did get to go see that. But I did catch it, what I could see on YouTube. But you know what? Being there live, there's just nothing that quite compares. But big up everybody. I hope you were all doing well, no matter who you support, no matter where you're from. Sending you lots of love. I hope y'all had a beautiful day filled with lots of love yesterday, okay? So here's some hearts. You know what? The production quality is through the roof on this very channel. You come here for the production quality, but apparently there it goes. There's the hearts. There you are. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. But real quick, let's see who all is in the house. But before I do that, make sure you are hitting up the like one time for your boy if you don't mind. And then also partake in the poll. I see 25 votes. The question is initial thoughts on Wolves versus Spurs. 44% rather says Spurs are the best and we're going to win tomorrow. Now, I don't know why I said tomorrow. It should have been Saturday. But you know what? I fucked up the poll, so I apologize about that. And then 40% says I'm more worried about our fullbacks. Now, I have a theory on why our fullbacks didn't train. Now, I know I've got what they say, what they want you to hear. I'll show you. This is what they want you to think. This is what they want you to believe. That Pedro Porro has a muscular issue that is being assessed. Destiny Udogie has not fully trained this week while they investigate his issue, is what Paul O'Keefe is saying. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. All right? There's a few reasons. There's a few reasons. And why does that keep doing that? It gives like 7 different notifications. What is going on here? Let me close this out so I don't have to hear that anymore. Apologies. But I have a theory on why I think this is happening. If you look at our fullbacks in Pedro Porro and Destiny Udogie, their work rate, just how much they get forward, how much they get back and defend, I'm going to say they just needed a day of rest. And what better a day than when the entire public is watching? I don't know why I'm still getting these damn notifications. I don't know what's better than... I think it's a mind game for Mange Postecoglou. I think he deliberately is keeping them out. Because think about it. Now Arsenal fans are talking about, oh, Destiny Udogie didn't train. Oh, Pedro Porro this, Pedro Porro that. They want you to believe this. That there's a muscular injury and that they're not fully trained. This is what Paul O'Keefe is saying. But I started this tweet because I think it kind of encapsulates my theory or helps affirm my theory. So, of course, I'm going to show it. It says, Udogie and Porro have had fitness issues that have been coming all season. The way that they've worked their asses off while playing basically every single match has been incredible. They've been some of our most consistent players. And I couldn't really agree more that that's been the one hope that we had while we were playing fullbacks at center back was, oh, well, we still have Destiny, we still have Pedro. and they were helping us a lot there. I thought Destiny defensively was doing a lot of work to help out Ben Davies and Emerson Royale in those roles. But if they are, and again, I'm pulling at straws trying to remain positive, but if they are going to miss this weekend, it's going to make it a lot tougher on us. It's going to make this weekend a lot more hard for us. But look, we'll find out. We'll get to all that in just a little bit. But let me say hello to everyone who's in the house. I know I am on late, so all them UK listeners, all those juicy UK listeners, we're not getting the love right now from y'all, but that's okay. Let's see here. Rowan Kumar, congratulations. Double first place prize. Back four of Vandeveen, Romero, Dragusin, and Royale. Let's do this, says Rowan Kumar. All right, a little interesting back four there. Look, I think we have a lot of different options that we can choose from. So we're sitting okay. Big up Chang, my man Chang, says good Friday morning to you, Mr. Wallraven, and everyone in the chat. Just so you know, your watch-along highlights are being clipped. Oh, very nice. Me and Paul, Hotspur Hippie, getting clipped up. That's very sweet, and that's very nice of them. I like to see that. So big up Chang, YouTube chat member as well. Big up Hassam and everyone over from This Is Football. I need to exit the WhatsApp on my computer. It keeps pinging. But big up Ryman's son as well. He's in the house. Says, hello, everyone. Good evening from the lovely US of A. Big up Scott Colliver. Good morning, everyone from Adelaide, Australia. Hello, Scott Colliver. Hope you're doing well. Craig the Gecko Man says, big up Jacob and Chewy and everyone. Chewy's not actually here. It's the late show. He apparently can't fucking make it. I don't know what his problem is. Big up David Calvino says, good morning from London. Is it match day in Australia? No, I was just wrong. My poll was wrong. I fucked up. That's pretty much what happened. I fucked it up. But we move. I fucked it up, but we move. So... But big up David Calvino every single time. Big up. Who else do we got here? Where's Scott? Scott M? You looking for Scott M? Side Dances here says, morning, Jacob. Can't go to sleep, so going to listen to you and play some FC24. Big up Side Dancer. Are you on Xbox or are you on PlayStation? PC, maybe? Very nice. I've never been to Adelaide, but that's quite lovely. Y'all having a nice, beautiful little conversation there. Yes, Kangaroo Island is off the coast. That sounds like a fantastic island. I would love to go to Kangaroo Island personally. Big up Wilton says, good evening from Florida, all the way in Florida. You're 2 hours ahead. A little bit late in the evening there. That's kind of crazy. But hey, big up all the way to Florida. My brother lives out there. Got a lot of love for Florida. Big up Machiavelli in the house as well. Will McDonald says 3 points at the weekend will do nicely. It will do nicely. And hopefully y'all will be talking to me nicely. Kazoot is in the house. Says big up y'all. Big up Kazoot. That's a new name. Maybe you've been here before because it kind of looks familiar but kind of looks new. Hello, Becky. Hassam the Fraud mudded me. Everyone thinking I'm a guy. Yeah, and when you tried to refute it, all he did was sink his heels in deeper. So how about that, Becky? But big up Becky. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna believe that you are a female. Man's forgetting Emergo inverted attacking prowess. We gonna be okay? Is that what you're saying, Machiavelli? If we got Emergo, we gonna be all right. We might. Big up Yanis. Good to see you, Yanis, coming on over from the This Is Football chat. I appreciate that. Big up Yanis. Big up Jaw Dank in the house. Got gifted a membership last show. Congratulations to you, my friend. Big up Bob down under. Says, good day, Jacob in chat. Hello. Tell us the real conspiracy. Shout out Taylor Swift. I'm so done talking about Taylor Swift, I swear. No more Taylor Swift. I'm so done with Taylor Swift. Porro was still there. He just didn't train, says Kazoot. They have very sore backs. You might be. Hey, I think we're playing chess here. That's what I'm going to say. I don't think they're hurt. I think Ainge is doing the old, yeah, they may or may not play just to fuck with Wolves. All right, that's what I definitely think is going to happen. Kazoot's here. Do we see Radu this week? If there's a problem with the fullbacks, I would assume so. Oh, do I need to go get the dog? Is that what you're saying? I should go get the dog? Chewy! Well, he can't hear me. I don't know why I fucking yelled. Big up David Shear, gifting 5 United Spurs of America memberships. Hey, we barely even started, but he's out here gifting membos. Big up. I don't even know if we got any more people who aren't members. But big up David Shear. That's because of you. You're out here gifting all these memberships. Everyone becoming members of the channel. I appreciate that. You're making the supporters list very, very long. Castro 101, Maraxius. That's a new name. Gerard, Nevermore, and Mr. M. Congratulations. Y'all have been gifted 5 United Spurs of America memberships. Big up, David. Appreciate that support, my friend. And I also appreciate you getting on over to This Is Football and helping me talk shit. Because you know what? A lot of times they don't want to hear it. A lot of times they don't like what I say. A lot of times they're trying to take the piss out of me. But what I will tell you right now, David Shears, they cannot take away my love for Tottenham, my love for Ange Postecoglou. They're all absolute frauds, and they keep pinging the damn group, and it's very distracting. But big up David Shear. Wherever you go, you're spreading the cheer. Oh, David Shear. How about that? A little rhyme for you, David. Very good to see you. There you are. Who else we got here? Big up. Big up David Shear every single time. Give you a shout out at the end. As always, Sharif is here, tuning in from Mexico. Big up. If I look out my window, I can see Juarez. Right here at the border on of El Paso and Juarez. So, very nice, Sharif. Viva la Mexico. Orale, güey. ¿Cómo estás? I was going to say more, but I'm going to go ahead and stop there, Sharif, because you're actually going to speak Spanish to me, and you're going to think that I actually speak Spanish. When I speak Spanglish, I speak a broken English, broken Spanish. Big up Sidanza in the house on that PS4. Hey, I'm on PS4 also, Sidancer. I think we're PlayStation friends, actually. Big up Shafay. Says, Jacob, I'll take left back if you can take right back. Well, I'm left-footed, Shafay, so maybe I should take left back. Maybe you can invert a little bit better than me. Big up Red in the house. Big up Internet Peoples. Big up Red. Good to see you in the house. Yeah, no more Taylor Swift. What's your opinion on Taylor Lautner? I don't know who that is. Who's Taylor Lautner? I've never seen Taylor Lautner. Is that the Twilight? Are we talking about the Twilight guy? He's not as successful as the other guy in Twilight. That's about as much as I know. Big up Bugs31. Big up Jacob. Bugs31, a YouTube member. And I don't know if you've changed your name or maybe you've just everyone been gifted so many membos. It's hard to keep up. Good day, Jacob, and back at you. Appreciate that, David. Keep the bastards honest, the frauds. I appreciate that, David. You know I will. Everywhere I go, I'll bang my chest about Tottenham. I don't give a damn if we shit. I don't give a damn if we the best in the world. To me, no one can tell me different. No one can change my opinion. I am resilient in my beliefs. And damn it, Ange Postecoglou will lead us to glory. I know it. Bugs, you're not gifted. You a dedicated member. Did you change your name? Did you change your name from something else? I don't know, but big up Bugs31 every single time. Good to have you here. Sorry, I didn't put the respect on. It wasn't gifted. This man grabbed it. He paid for it his damn self. I appreciate that. Shout out to the Aussies in here. Big up to Australia. Big up to Nate Pie. I don't have a drink because I drank it all, but big up to Nate Pie, my man. Look what he sent me. It's a Cuti Romero signed mug. Ain't that pretty sweet? Ain't that pretty fucking sweet? Cuti, can't you fucking see? Is what I want to say. That's exactly what I want to say. Have you seen a quokka? I think I know what those are, but I just can't think of it off the top of my head right now. I think I know. I think I have seen a. Are they those big fluffy fucks with the big cheeks? Big up Yanis. Hey, Jacob, have you ever seen boxing kangaroos? We have at least 100 or so here on our paddock. Have a great clip I took. Can I send to you? Yes. Do you have Twitter? I'm going to put my Twitter in the, or I guess it's X, but it's at @USpursOfA. I just put it in the chat. Shoot me. Make sure we're following each other. Then I think you can send me a DM. Definitely take a look at that clip. Love me some kangaroos. Big up the kangaroos every single time. Shave that fuzz, says Mike Doss. What are you talking about? We talking about this? Talking about this thing? Oh no, sir. This thing's cooking. Yes. Oh yes. Let's do a marsupial poll. I love me some marsupials. You already know I got a couple on deck. Victory kangaroo. We're allowed to show the victory kangaroo because, well, we're getting dubs. Just like Ziad says, we are getting dubs. Big up Ziad over there with Ziad's. I don't know why your channel name is called Ziad when it's titled something. I don't know. But look, big up Ziad. Good to have you in the house, my friend. Taylor Lautner is that dude from Shark Boy. Okay, the dude, yes, from Twilight. He's not as successful as Patterson. Rob Patterson? No, his name's not Rob Patterson. Maybe it is. The guy who's the pale one. That's who I'm talking about. Big up Bugs. 31. Bugs 31. Maybe I forgot. My fault, Bugs. I feel like a piece of shit. Sorry about that. Team Jacob or Team Edward? Like Team Jacob or Team Hussam? I was always Team Jacob just because of the name, but I think he was. That whole story was pretty not. I didn't read the books. I heard about it. I'll go Team Jacob just because that's his name. How am I still a member here, Mike? Because you just keep getting gifted memberships. I don't know. People love you. They gift you memberships all the time. Big up Joe Hong. He was gifted a membership last show. So big up Jacob and Chewy. Big up everyone. Thank you so much for the membership. I think it was David Shear. It might have been George. There's a lot of people that be out here. Bob Down Under, they'd be gifting membos. Chang was in here gifting membos too. Big up Scott M. How are you doing? Says big up Jacob. Hope you have a good show. Big up Scott. Good to see you, my friend. I used to love that movie. Seen it like 30 times. Beautiful. I don't know. Oh, Twilight. Email, old school. I'll get a count. So there is an email on the YouTube page. Like there's an email for the YouTube. Let me find it. View email address. There we go. It's here. I'll copy it. Oh, damn. No. Damn. I clicked the wrong thing. Hang on. Boom. Janice. There's my email. The podcast email. The channel's email. There it is. uspursofA@gmail.com. You can email me there. I'll see it. Definitely make sure I try and check that soon. No, I haven't seen any Twilight. No, I haven't. Big up. Rob Patterson. Yeah, I thought it was Rob Patterson. Big up Panda Ball Footy says, hey, Jacob, what's going on? What's going on, Panda Ball Footy? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Hey, y'all, we're almost at the fucking weekend, and I can't wait, to be completely honest. I cannot wait for the freaking weekend. We'll be doing a watch-along here on the channel. So those of y'all who've been... last watch-along was legitimately probably the most viewed, liked, and financially supported watch-alongs in the history of the channel. So everyone who was here last week, we're fucking running it back. We are running it back. All right. So we'll be here Saturday. I'll be over there on Weird Tottenham TV for the pre-match pump up, where we will be pumping it up. And then I'll go probably make myself a cup of something, get back on over here. And it's game day. It's kickoff. So yes. It will be a good time. It'll definitely be a good time. You were Team Jacob. Good choice. Team Jacob every single time. There's the email. If you need to email me, you want to chat with me, there's an email. I forget about emails because I don't work in an office anymore. Quokka throw their kids at predators? What? All right, now I got to Google what a quokka is. I'm sorry. These little bastards. Oh, they are those cute little chubby cheek fucks. See? There they are. So they sacrifice their children in self-preservation? Is that what y'all are saying? They're adorable. I wouldn't mind one as a pet, but not if he tries to fucking sacrifice the children. I wouldn't like that. No, I wouldn't. There's not really many predators in Australia. Dingoes steal babies. And you got snakes and ants. Don't you have killer ants? And they're big as fuck, aren't they? I've seen some of the big like the big ant hills. What else y'all got out there? Snakes and tarantulas and spiders. I guess those aren't really predators, but those are fucking things that'll kill you. What else? Crocodiles and sharks. You got sharks, don't you? Australia's got a lot of different things that'll kill you. You gotta be careful when you go to Australia. I'll definitely try to be careful. Hopefully I can get out there soon, because I need me some. Dingoes have never stolen babies. Don't get me started. There's the saying, a dingo stole my baby. Why do I know that saying? I've never been to Australia, but I know that dingoes steal babies. They've told me this is a saying. So I don't trust dingoes. But honestly, I remember being a kid thinking about dingoes. How could you be scared of a dingo? They're just a fucking dog. And literally I don't know. I always felt like dogs, you could beat a dog's ass pretty easy. And if it's a dingo, just fucking uppercut, Something like that. I don't fuck with dingoes. Yeah, I'll beat a dingo's ass if it ever tried to steal my baby. Dingoes used to steal babies. That's the thing. The dingoes have a lot to answer for, Batu. I agree. Those dingoes, they're out here fucking eating babies. All right? They steal babies. Then they say, oh, a dingo stole my baby. That's the saying. I've heard it. Dingoes stealing babies out here. That's what I'm saying. Huge killer ants. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got the big ones. They're like this big fucking ants, aren't they? That's what they said. That's what they told me. They always say to check your shoes in Australia. Make sure you always double check your shoes for spiders, because they like to go inside your shoes. And dingoes are a pack animal. I've seen them a lot in the outback. Like, dingoes are just fucking dogs. Shout out my man Nate, but he sent me something. He was like, look at this dingo. I was like, bro, that looks like someone's dog. You sent me a photo of someone's dog in their backyard. That's what that looks like. A dingo. That is a dog. That is a fucking beautiful looking dog. You go to the park, you see 5 of them. All different colors. How are you going to let a dog steal your baby? That's crazy to me. Anyway. Yeah, dogs are canines. Canines, dingoes, canines, they're all the same thing. I don't trust them. Definitely don't trust your babies around them. But look, without digressing further, got me lost in the dingo sauce. That's why kangaroos try to drown dogs, because they mistake them for dingoes. Machiavelli, you're piecing it together, my friend. You're piecing it together. This must be why the kangaroos attacked. You know what? I don't blame the kangaroos. Shout out the kangaroos every single time. They're just trying to protect their own. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big up Mount Everest. Can't wait for the weekend's game. What a great chance to use this comment to pivot back to football, because I can sit here and talk about the fucking Outback for hours. And we seem to do that quite often. But again, I'm looking at this picture of these fucking dingoes. That's a dog. That is a dog. I'm 100% certain that's a dog. What is a bunyip, says Craig the Gecko Man. What the fuck is a bunyip? Dingoes are the equivalent of hyenas, but with less power. Bro, I'm saying a bat. You have a bat and you bink. That dog's going to run away. Dingo, whatever you want to call him. I feel like a dingo is just a fancy way of saying that's a stray dog. You go to Greece, there's a bunch of lazy dingoes just laying around. Big up Chang. Thanking Mr. David Cobber Shear for the, I don't know why I always read it like that. Sprinkling love and compassion. Appreciate that. Big up Chang. Real recognize real. And he's recognizing you there. Appreciate that. I'm saying I ain't afraid of no dingoes. There's a lot that I'd be afraid of in Australia, but not a fucking dingo. I feel like you can just teach that dog to love you. Let's see what I've got here. What is this? What is this? Cootie and Son. That's a nice little video of Cootie and Son. Am I going to show that? Should I show this? No. No. Well, we were talking about potential replacements if Pedro Porro and Udogie are out. Look, we're going to build a little bit of an 11 here, and y'all are going to definitely help me put that together. We'll do United Spurs of America 11. But going to share, let me do this. Share this tab. So I saw this on the Twitter just recently. Dragusin's mother, speaking on Dragusin, not sure if this is great or not, but says, Radu is waiting for his turn at Tottenham. Italy is a very beautiful country, but England is also very welcoming. Didn't say beautiful, said welcoming. Says, we feel good. Radu has his job there, and we hope he'll settle in. Quote, we all have to understand is that Radu is a young footballer and a great team, and we have to be patient. It helps him a lot that he comes from an athletic family, but education has been the main pillar in our life. So what this tells me, as my headphones beep to tell me that they're dying, these fucking headphones. I don't know why his mother's talking. Why is she talking? And it's like she's more patient for her son to play than Spurs fans are to wait until they see him. I see in the last 2 weeks everyone saying bench Romero, start Raduski, and I'm like, I just don't understand. Romero has been actually really great, even as a fill-in captain, wearing the armband. I thought he's been very good. And it's like, everyone's so eager to see something new. I just don't understand. There we go. Ziad Zone. Make sure you subscribe. Fixed his name. Chelsea channel over there. Big up Ziad. He fixed it. Good to see that. Big up Rich. Says big up Jacob. Good to see you, my friend. Hello. Duckbill platypus. Don't even talk to me about platypus. Apparently they sweat milk, which is crazy to me. That's how their young eat. Is the dad or the mom gets all sweaty and then she sweats milk and then the baby's like lick it. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It is weird. That is definitely a weird animal. Platypus are so weird. Hey Jacob, has Ben Davies coming back for Udogie? What a drop off that is, to go from the best left back in the league to a guy I don't want and haven't wanted to play for my squad for a very long time. Sorry, I'm late. Are we thinking Radu Draguski comes in for Porro as Zapur? He's allegedly played right back. Now, all the instances in which people have told me he played right back, he was not an inverted right back. So I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen to Zapur. But allegedly, Destiny and Pedro Porro didn't play, so we were exploring the ideas that we might need to explore, if that makes sense.
You must have had a great view of that.
Wow, unbelievable from the back. Yeah.
Unbelievable from the back. We got a lot of great facts here, but too, if nothing else, very distracting. Very distracting facts. Mike, big up Jacob. Going into this game confident regardless of injury. Let's go. Big up Mike. Big up Mike. Yo, during the watch along, if Ben Davies plays, you're going to be hearing that a lot. Fucking Ben Davies. Left back, you dingo. That's actually a good one. That's a good one, David. David Covington, that's a good one. Yep, here we are gossiping about our midfield marquee players. We need both right and left backs. Yeah, yesterday, I'm kind of glad that it was Valentine's and I wasn't going to do a stream because the Frankie de Jong links was kind of crazy. And then the response from our fan base was kind of crazy as well. He's on like $700,000 a week because they owe him so much back pay or something crazy like that. So it's crazy. We definitely need left back. We need a left back so bad. We cannot go into next season with the drop off being that large. I was gonna say that monumental, but it's not monumental. It's fucked up. So Machiavelli's loving on Ben Davies. All right. Well, hey, I don't like him personally. I think he's a good person, but do I think I want him on the bench in the 11? No. I'd rather play Emerson at left back. Now, I know Emerson played left back when we played Wolves last when we did lose. Honestly, y'all, look at this 11 last time we played them. Look at this 11 last time we played Wolves. Porro, Eric Dyer, Ben Davies, and Emerson Royale. That's what we were rocking with. Wow. Where is Cess? I think in the physio room. Sessegnon in the physio room. Zapour's backing Emerson. I would prefer Emerson over Ben Davies as an inverted left back. I 100% stand by that. But we might need Emerson to play as our inverted right back. So then who do we put as our left back? That's the conundrum we're in. Where is Cess? He's gone. Big up the Alaskan Hotspur. Hello. The furthest north Tottenham Hotspur fan that I've ever come into contact with. How are you doing, the Alaskan Hotspur? Yo, this looks crazy to me. This 11. My wife texted me, sorry. Please eat without me. Be done soon. That's kind of ambiguous to say, I'll be done soon. Because then she could say, how long is that? Nobody knows. Big up Chang. Reminding everyone, 50 plus people in the house. Only 30 likes. What are we doing? What is the poll looking like right now? What are we saying about tomorrow? Uh-oh. Hang on. Clicked the wrong damn thing. 55% of 53 votes saying Spurs are the best and we're going to win tomorrow. Love to see that. Come on now. Yenna says, can we play 3 at the back? I mean, we could. I don't think Ainge will start off like that at all. I think the last time he played 3 at the back, if I'm not mistaken, he was managing Australia when he played 3 at the back. And I think that was out of necessity, not out of desire. I hear my son crying. I was like, oh shit, is he okay? But then I realized my wife is probably giving him his fish oil. And he hates it when it's getting late and it's almost his bedtime, so I do. That's why he's crying. I don't need to freak out. What about Van de Veen fullback and Dragusin at center back? I mean, I like the pace on Van de Veen to get up in a hurry, get back in a hurry. I could see him doing both of those. I wouldn't be upset with it. Not one bit. I'd prefer it over Ben Davies. And this was part of the thing whenever we brought in Van de Veen was talking about his versatility. But I think Ange Postecoglou likes Van de Veen as that last man in our back line. The guy that he'll catch you, he'll find you, and he'll tackle you in the cleanest manner. This man is one of the cleanest tacklers. When he goes to ground, it's like so slick. It's so silky. And he's not aggressive. He's like, ooh, I don't know. Like Van de Veen reminds me of the wind blowing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, ooh. Whereas Romero's a fucking hurricane. He'll come in there, bang, throw a tree at your fucking head. So I don't think we'll see it. But again, my theory, regardless of all this, all the news, all the things keeping us going, oh, this, that, and the other, I think Ainge is playing chess with y'all. And I think y'all have fallen into it, which is good. We need the Wolves manager to fall into it. All right. We absolutely need the Wolves manager to fall into it. Let me see if this is better like this. Blam! That's way better. Look at that. Let's build this 11, y'all. Some of these are going to be pretty easy to get. Vicario. I think I'm going to put Romero. It's usually I can fill up this back line pretty quickly and easily, but I'm actually that's not the case. Shit. Actually, this is a confusing way. This is because our front three, we have a lot of questions. Does Sonny start? Does Basuma start? I think Papa Matasar starts. James Madison is for sure. That's a shoo-in. That's a shoo-in. I'm going to say Papa Matasar is also a shoo-in as well. Where is he? There's Papa. What other shoo-ins do we have? Anyone in the chat, let me know shoo-ins. Vicario or Forrester to start? Bro, no way Forrester starts. What are we talking about? No, I don't want Cess to be in the squad either. David says, I bet Cess has a spot. No way. No way. I don't believe it. Madison to return to the goal contributions. I'm seeing it. We're going to do predictions, score predictions, goal scores tomorrow. All right, so don't give me your score predictions, how you think. Let's just see what our potential 11 is going to be. That's what we got to do first. All right, this is our potential 11. Are you all right? What are you looking for? Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble. Hey, big up Ken T. Big up Jacob. Ainge doesn't like to rotate and keep... Ainge doesn't like to rotate. He likes to keep things the same when he can. That's kind of my understanding so far in his tenure here. He wants to keep the constants that he can. Richie and Son, Richarlison. Y'all are saying that's a for sure shoo-in. Richarlison up front is a lock. I'm just throwing out there. Maybe Son through the middle. I think you give Son the amount of chances Richarlison was getting. You get Son in those positions. If we're able to work the ball the same way, I think Son gets a first half hat trick last week. But, hey, I think Richarlison might start there too. I'm saying I would start Sonny through the middle and do Timo Werner at the left. So we're saying Timo Werner goes to the bench then. Because I think Son starts. There's no doubt about it. I think there's no doubt about Son starting. Son left, Richie up front is a lock. Van de Veen. Yeah, I think he's going to be what I was saying earlier. The last man standing. Blam. All right, our squad's coming together, y'all. We're absolutely getting this thing together. Caleb says Davies at left back and Royale at right back. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like any of that. I'll be real honest. Davies, Royale, Basuma, Son, Kulu, Richarlison. Maybe. He might be. Hechan and Cunha both seem to be injured for Wolves. I heard Hechan was back and Cunha is the only one out, is what I thought. I thought I bookmarked something on that, actually. Let me see here. Do. Yeah, Matthias Cunha. He's unlikely to play the rest of the season. And then apparently we're looking at this young kid. I don't even know who the hell that is. Yeah. Actually, I guess I don't. It was just Matthias Cunha. I thought there was something else I saw of two different players that they said were definitely not going to be in the 11. Yeah. Must be wrong. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought I did, and then I didn't. Son left. Richie Niner locks. Would love Son in the middle again. I'm just saying. We were cooking with it last time. Man, I like 5 goals in 2 or 3 matches, something like that. Come on. Van de Veen up forward makes things more interesting, says Tony. If Sun's up front, our only outlet is Werner. Back three, add Basuma and Bentancur would be my plan. But I don't know if Ainge is that flexible. I just think he doesn't like three at the back. I think that's not part of his... He don't like doing that. And I like that. Fuck that. I don't want to see three at the back. But who knows? What if he does? Then everyone's in the mud. I'm late. Big up. Big up, Daniel. I'm late. I'm super, super late, and I apologize. Werner on the right, says Scott Culver. Who's on the right? David Shear's got Basuma in there. I'm starting Basuma. I think he has to. I think Bentancur has looked not as great as he needs to be. Maybe not needs to be, but as great as... I think he rushed back too soon from that injury and is playing mind games with him. Physically, he's probably all right, but I'm going to say the mind games, it might be too much. Might be too much. Plus, again, my general thought, like, it's not a shit on... it's not me shitting on Bentancur necessarily, but this is a good problem to have. But I just think it's a matter of what was our best 11 when we were actually being successful. In terms of 10 league matches into a season, successful, I should say, because, we all quantify success differently, right? But when you look at our strongest 11, when we were, quote unquote, looking our best, that was Yves Bissouma, Pablo Matasar, and James Maddison in the midfield. It was also Son through the middle, Brennan Johnson on the left, which I don't like Brennan Johnson on the left personally. We got Basuma in there. Who else we putting? Kulu will be our right winger, says Mount Everest. Johnson as a sub. Son can burn a man and get the ball into the box. He has to start on the left for Machiavelli. Basuma and Kulu at right wing. Brennan Johnson subbed on again. He-Chan got a calf injury. That helps us. Madison, Kulu, Sar. Johnson, Rich, and Son up top for Shamu. Putting Kulu back into the midfield. Like to see that. I think Basuma would be fucking tripping. Bentancur would be tripping if Kulu is in there ahead of them. I think that'd be crazy. Can Son play right? Son has no weak foot, so I for sure believe he could play on the right and he can play on the left. Son's ambidextrous. Bifootal? I don't know what the way to say it is. Clutching at straws, maybe. Werner on the left, says David Shear. Royale deserves a start, says Tony D. He does? I don't know. I don't know. Kulu, the Smoky in midfield, etc. So we're seeing that's a couple Kulus in the midfield. Keeping Richie up front is a must. That's the only way he can score goals. Well, yeah, that's true. Basuma will start. I agree. I think Basuma's going to start. Those three were the bomb in the midfield. That's what I'm saying. Got to go back to what was working. Team is best with Werner, Bentancur, and Johnson subs. We might be able to kill him on the counter, kill him with those runs in behind. Madison finding those threaded balls, clearing the channels. Oh, to Youngman's Son. I can see it now. Werner as a sub, Johnson as a sub. I'm putting Kulusevski at the right wing. Does he deserve to start at the right wing? Debatable. I don't know. But it is debatable. But he does do a lot of great defensive work, and we're going to need that because, for me, I'm putting Pedro Porro starting. I don't think that he is going to be out of this match. He is arguing to try and be the best right back in the league. I've got Pedro Porro at the right back, and you know what? Destiny Udogie, smokescreen. That's what I'm saying. Who's here agreeing with me now, talking to me nicely? I think this is all just a smokescreen, y'all. I think it's all just a smokescreen. Let you think, oh no, what are we going to do? Oh, boo-hoo. Guess what? They fine. They back. Hold that. Anyone thought they weren't going to play? You frauds. That's what I think. I think Postecoglou's playing mind games. Think about it. A practice session in which the whole world can see, oh, Let me rest two players who absolutely need a rest. I think, like I said off the top of the show, the amount of work rate that they've done kind of justifies a little bit of a breaky poo. You feeling a little tight today? That's okay. Let's take it easy. That's what I'm thinking. If Werner could play on the right, it would be sensational. I think Son on the right is better than Werner on the right. I'd put Werner back at the left wing because he's actually like got a couple assists there. All we need is him to do a job. That's all we need. Matters Sar Basuma is our best midfield trio, says Mount Everest. Hey, I'm not reluctant now. I'll put him in there. Bentancur, after Cash being the bastard, set him right back. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think he rushed back too because he saw we were dropping like flies and he wanted to help out the squad. What a guy. What a guy. You think we're going to sign Timo based on performance to date? He's had 3 Premier League matches. I think we should allow him more time. At this juncture, he hasn't done enough to convince me that we should sign him. But again, I'm not the one he has to convince. So make of that what you will. Bobby K, big up Jacob and everyone in the chat. Big up Bobby K every single time. How are you doing, Bobby K? With 3 Spurs boys. Werner's just a stopgap. Doubt we'll sign him. I think we really brought him in on that loan option because we knew Son was going to be gone and could have been gone throughout, first 2 months of the year. So I think we just needed a warm body to supplement and to play a role, and he was the lucky contender. LJ Rocks you agrees with this lineup. Y'all agreeing with me? I think Porro plays and Udogie out, says Bob down under. No, I think they're gonna play. Bentancur over Basuma for me, says Zapur. Anyone else got Bentancur over Basuma? For me, I'm going with Basuma. And there's a few reasons for that. When you look at the midfield of Wolverhampton, they're definitely going to crowd it. The way that they played the first time we met them. Now again, I have their lineup here. As you can see, they're playing with 2 wing backs, a back 3. So at points they were in a back 5 with 3 in front, camped on top of their box. And it's going to be the old, can we break them down? Can we find the passes? We're going to need somebody in the midfield who can do what I think Basuma will be able to do for us, which is control the ball, be press resistant, pick it up, turn with it, find an outlet pass, and the outlet pass hopefully leads to a James Maddison threading through the lines pass. That's what I'm hoping for. I think we need to control this midfield. We need to be stronger in the midfield than them. I think Paul Matasar is going to get forward a lot, but I'm going to need him to be stronger. There's this whole notion going around Spurs YouTube is we got a whole bunch of 8s and we don't got a 6. And our manager says, I hope we get away from the whole 8s and 6s and all that bullshit. And I hope that people just start saying that is a midfielder that can play this system. And honestly, it's a good problem to have when we're like, I think Basuma. No, I think Bentancur. No, I think instead of Sar, I think we do this. Instead of this one, I think. For me, as a luxury, that we will be far away from a Højbjerg or a Skip. The further we are from things like that, the further we are from our lineup versus Wolves the last time. Again, some of the names on the lineup versus Wolves last time: Eric Dyer, Ben Davies, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Emerson Royale. Brendan Johnson on the left. I think that was his first goal for Tottenham. He got it in like the first 2 minutes. 3 minutes, it says. 3 minutes. But look at this bench. This bench is absolutely horrendous. I think it'll be better this time around. I think it's going to be better. I got higher hopes for us, at least. Now, last match we controlled the ball, but did not control the game. Lost it there in the last fucking bit. Absolute capitulation. Horrible. Hated it. But I expect us to absolutely get back to form. I expect us to start looking the way that we did in the beginning half of the season. We're starting to come together. Our ideal 11 is starting to come together. I don't know. There's maybe one or two different variations to this 11 right here that you could say that is our strongest 11. You know, like Zapur, you could put Bentancur in there. Maybe you put Son. For me, I put Son through the middle and probably either I put Timo on the left just so we still have more pace. Because things that this is going to lack, this 11 here, Richarlison's not going to get those runs in behind. He's going to hold up play, and his passing has been all right when he holds up play. Kulusevski's not going to get in behind and beat you there. He's going to try and beat you on the dribble or with his power. I think defensively this is enough. Offensively, I guess we'll find out. But either way, we should be able to go and get 3 points versus Wolves, in my opinion. Wolves sound like they're missing their goal scorer. As long as we keep fucking Lamina. They also signed a younger Lamina. A little tiny Lamina. He looks just like him too. Yanis says, I just tuned back in. Did Udogie and Porro recover suddenly? No, this is me saying that Angel's playing some 3D chess. They need a little rest day. Got him a little bit of a resty poo. That's what I'm saying. When Bentancur is 100% fit, automatic starting 11, says Ken T. Bartek says Levy needs to grow a pair and sign Kane back. I didn't even want to talk about the whole Kane deal because there's a whole bunch of... Bro, why are we getting dragged into the fact that Thomas Tuchel's a shitty manager? Now all of a sudden everyone's taking the piss out of Tottenham because of Harry Kane, which, as far as I understood, there's still 10 other fuckers on that pitch. But apparently because they lose in the Champions League, it's somehow Tottenham's fault and it's Harry Kane's fault. But we move. We absolutely move. Fuck them. Who cares? When Mount Everest says Basuma over Bentancur. Philly, Dragon as right back and Porro as right winger. Drop Kulusevski. I would love to see it, although Philly, I don't think Ainge likes Pedro Porro as a winger. We haven't seen it but once in the preseason, I think it was. So, as much as Pedro Porro as a right winger sounds like it makes sense to us, I don't think Ainge has ever fancied it. Big up Bobby K says 75 here, 40 likes. Show Jacob some love and hit that like button. Helps the channel. It's absolutely free. Big up Bobby K. Appreciate you reminding everyone. You misspelled Porro. It's spelled Goat. Is he the best right back in the league right now? I think it's Trent. But who's second? I can't think of anyone better. Sorry, but Basuma has been trashed since he got his simulation yellow card. Thought he came back and he was all right. Caleb, I agree with you. Says, I miss when Basuma was penetrating inside the opposition box and those slick movements. It gave us a more threat going forward. I wish he'll be doing that till the end of the season. Who was that against? Was it Liverpool or was it? He did some nasty tricks and moves in the box this season that I remember when he was firing. The first 9 matches of the year, bro, Basuma, you couldn't find a fucking better midfield. He was so impactful. And I think in order for us to get back to our commanding ways, we're going to need Basuma to play the way he was playing in the beginning of the year. And if not, then fuck it. Sub him out. Get Bentancur on. I don't mind it. Like I said, these are great problems to have. These are great problems to have. That's true. No Van de Veen, Romero, or Madison. Or Destiny. That's a few names right there you could think about. Or Papa Matasar. No, Papa Matasar did play. I think it was actually really bad that match. But yeah, there we are. Big up David Shear. Big up Bobby K. I appreciate that. We don't know what he was doing it for. I think he was just being silly. We don't know what he's doing it for. But yo, this is my 11 for tomorrow. This is my 11 for the weekend. My son is very much distracting. Look, this is going to be yeah, hang on. There's some other stuff that I did want to talk to you about, but my wife does need my help, so I have to end the show pretty quickly here. So I do apologize. But I do appreciate everyone who did stop by today. Look, it was a late one. It was a short one, and I am sorry about that. I will be live tomorrow. Going to bring a preview show, and we'll do our goal scoring and predictions and all that. I'll save this 11. We'll bring it back tomorrow, and we'll talk more in depth then. Also got the watch along this weekend. Hopefully we'll get all y'all coming back on to do that. But I do apologize, y'all, for the super late show. I did not mean for it to be this late, but yeah, Thursdays are difficult, man. Wednesdays and Thursdays, fucking real hard to do a show. So, but I expect us. I think it's going to be tougher than we want it to be, but I expect us to get full 3 points, if I'm honest. 100% to get to full 3 points. So, look, y'all, I do appreciate every single one of you who is here, hitting the like, hitting the subscribe. I do also appreciate big up David Shear every single time. Yet again, yet another dub. David Shear has gifted 5 United Spurs of America memberships. I appreciate that, David. That shit definitely means something to me.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It absolutely means something to me, man. But look, y'all, I do appreciate every single one of you. I know I've said it about a couple times, but if you are watching this on playback, sorry for the short episode. I do have to cut it a little bit earlier than I wanted to. But look, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow. Let me take this hat off. It's fucking warm. I'm warm in here. I'm warm in here. Again, thank you to Nate Pie family. Look at this Christian Romero mug. Look at that. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. Only if the cup was bigger. But you know what? I don't blame them. Normal people probably drink a lot less fluids than me. But look, y'all, I do appreciate every single one of you who stopped in and hit that like. It's absolutely free. We are on the road to 4K. So make sure you share this video with your mother, your brother, your cousin, and all them fine, beautiful folks that I love to tell you to share the video with. But look, y'all, that's going to do it Thursday. Tomorrow, we begin to look forward to the weekend. So won't that be ever so nice, ever so gentle to see? But as always, folks, do me a couple favors. You know what those favors are? Big up your fucking self, all right? First and foremost. I hope you're filled with a lot of love. And don't fear. Pedro Porro, Udogie, they're going to play. I put my house on it. I don't own a house, but I'm putting my whole house on it. They're going to play. Pedro Porro, Destiny Udogie. You heard it here first. If anyone says, oh, but they might not, say, nah, Jacob told me they're going to play. All right? I'm telling you straight from the horse's ass, they're going to play. All right? But with that, I hope it gives you some more hope, a little bit more confidence heading into the weekend. We won't be without our fullbacks. This is just a little tricky dicky. Oh, Roscoe Dash, if you know what I mean. But hey, we move and we look forward to the weekend. Hopefully I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Again, apologies for the late show, and it's a short show. Late, early, short, fucking hell. Really fumbling the bag, but I want to say also shout out to all the members of the channel, whether gifted or paid for and subscribed and continually just juicing it up every single month. I fucking appreciate you. Looking to do a member show very soon. So stay tuned for that as well. Don't have anything locked in yet. I'll probably put a post in the members section and we'll try and come up with a date together. I kind of like doing it after a post match. It was kind of nice. Do a little post match fiesta. That'll be fun. But hey, you know what I said, Vader Games, Tricky Dicky. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big up Vader Games. Good to see you, my friend. But make sure y'all hit that like and do me a couple more favors, even if you don't hit that like, even if you don't want to subscribe to the channel because you're a fucking hater. And you're like, oh, I love T Swift, and you hated on Taylor Swift, so I'm not going to do it. Look, you don't have to. But you were here, and that meant something to me. So I appreciate that. Going to end that poll, 67%, 67 votes, 54% says we're going to win the game. So there you go. Don't fear. Do me a couple more favors, y'all. Stay blessed. Stay fresh. Up the lads. And come on, you motherfucking Spurs. Goose.
United Spurs of America with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.